Mhm. Ja. Das war so ein enges Game, Digga. 28-0 geführt und er 28-0. Ja. Guck ich gleich aber eigentlich ja. Okay. Wie spielt er denn? Warte mal. Warte. Mach mal rum, Digga. Mhm. So, ich muss Benny noch schreiben, Stream läuft. Benny wollte gucken. Hat auch gewonnen, glaube ich. Aber der hat ein richtiges, er hat richtig Pack, der hat AJ Brown getradet von den Eagles. 12, 14 Wochen oder so.
We've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Endzn Stadium. Nice job by the return.
Let's go.
Da schreibt Benny schon.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go, set!
He'll go again with Benson.
Wieder
And
ungeblockt
that
von
won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Let's go!
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Osa Odigizua. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. To return, it is Turpin. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. For the first time with Devontae Williams. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game.
Ja, ich spiele doch extra eine Cover 2, Digga.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
On first down, right back to Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. It's another run here for Williams.
Digga, wo ist denn da die...
He'll take this one 10. Javonte Williams. Touchdown Cowboys. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Kommt da durch wie nichts
now
Gutes.
for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Ja, bleib durch.
Back to throw here to begin the drive.
Ist nichts offen.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
Get it! Cowboy 80!
Man coverage.
Back to throw. Moving to his right. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
And he just
Ja,
continues
es
to
war eine
show
Man-Coverage,
the
hast du
ability
gesehen, weil
to
wenn der,
extend
deswegen mache ich diese
drives with
Plays
his
gerne, wo der
legs.
Running Back rausläuft, weil wenn der mitgeht, heißt es, es ist automatisch eine Man-Coverage, du weißt es.
As we've seen, he's more than capable of making something happen whenever the opportunity presents itself.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. Open space to the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Again, it's Benson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And
Der diese Zig Round läuft, das müsste das Dreieck, glaube ich, sein. Das ist immer geil. Ja, Dreieck, Judy.
Continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Under pressure and down he
Digga, was hat der für eine Coverage, Digga? Der steht immer goldrichtig.
in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Ich hätte kurz rauswerfen müssen auf Benson, aber wäre auch nicht viele Yards Raum gewesen.
Trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Nimmt er ein Timeout und gefällt was nicht.
And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Der Pause. Was passt mir denn jetzt schon wieder nicht? Noch nichts. Ich habe nur geschrieben, er soll jetzt Bescheid sagen, wenn es weitergehen kann. Weil der andere Spacken, der letztes Mal war auf Resume mitgedrückt und dann dauert es nicht lange, ich glaube 10 Sekunden, wenn dann der andere nichts macht, geht es automatisch weiter.
Here we go, set! Hot 70, hot!
Quick throw taken in by Judy. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Jetzt drückt er wieder Pause. Ey, sowas fuckt mich aber ab, ne? Was schreibt er? Er kann keine Plays mehr auswählen. Warte, ich frage ihn mal, was er jetzt meint, weil hier ist es so wie bei uns. Weil hier ist es wie bei uns in der Liga, wenn ich jetzt ein Play nehme, ist das so und so viele Runden gesperrt. Jetzt ist die Frage, ob er das meint oder ob er jetzt wirklich gar nichts auswählen kann. Er meint, er kann zwischen den Plays nichts mehr wählen und sein Cursor steht still.
Lass doch das Player mal ausprobieren und gucken, ob er danach wieder was auswählen kann, wenn wir neu starten.
Er schreibt gerade, wir probieren es nochmal und gegebenenfalls müssen wir neu starten.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Er schreibt, geht wieder.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Ready? Cougar 19! Let's go!
He'll look to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Cardinals. His 4th TD grab of the season. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He knocks it through. Cardinals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Was ein Wurf, heilige Makrele.
7 apiece, and the kicks away.
Danny ist das.
They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Und ich mal stoppen. Ja, weil manche gute User aus der Formation auch einen Run machen.
Can throw it here on first down.
Da habe ich ihn.
Pressure gets there and down he goes.
Du hast, an sich hast du recht, aber ich muss was ausprobieren, weil es kann sein, dass er bei 1. und 10 auch mit so einer Formation auch mal läuft, weißt du? Ich muss immer mich auch erstmal rantasten, wie der User es drauf ist.
Now a second down throw for Prescott.
Soll ich das selber blitzen lassen?
He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Dak facing 3rd and long.
Oh, er wirft über mich rüber!
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb.
Weil meine Flats, weil meine Curve-Flats nicht auf 15 standen, sondern auf 10. Ich hätte ihn gehabt, wenn meine Flats nicht gestanden hätten.
So important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Das war das Beispiel, dass es eine Man-Coverage ist.
On the give, it's Williams. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Nee.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
That's a 43-yard line.
Sehr schön.
Here's the give
Wieder
up
ist
the
die
middle
ganze
with
Mitte
Williams.
offen.
And they'll take this
Versteh's
down
nicht.
inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Kann ich dir gerade gar nicht sagen. Ja. Aber das bringt einfach mehr Spiel. Es
So
bringt mehr
after the loss on
Vielseitigkeit rein.
1st, here's 2nd and 14. That's quick RPO to Ferguson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 11. Here we go. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson.
The injury time von ihm.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If that was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
the Cardinals' 11-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Here we go. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. This pass.
Ich verstehe es nicht. Ich habe extra auf Outside gedrückt, damit die Außen covern.
To the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. First
Das ist ein Right
touchdown of the
Tackle
game
verletzt,
for the
kommt nicht
man
mehr
who
wieder.
leads the NFL in TD grabs. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They
Es
might
würde nur
make
beim Field Goal
contact
böse sein. Wenn er nur
with
Field Goal
the
macht und ich dann
kicker too
reinspringt,
late.
wäre automatisches First Down. Ich krieg ihn noch nicht so gestoppt.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
Habe ich ja gerade eben auch. Nee,
He'll
das
start
eben
at
für den
the
Touchdown
two.
war Man.
Good
Das.
job in coverage.
Ja.
They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ist aber auch nicht immer so einfach, weil wenn du einen CD Lamb hast, der richtig Pace hat, der kann auch dem, der die Man-Coverage macht, auch wegrennen.
Start out with a run.
Wieder wird so schlecht vorgeblockt. Warum nimmt Brad McBride nicht ihn? Das lasse ich immer nicht.
He'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up
Wenn
front.
der was
Really nowhere
eingestellt hat,
for
dann
this
habe ich
ball
nichts
carrier
gesehen.
to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Completes this one. That's Christian Watson.
Ja, mit dem Augen
And
hinter
he'll be
gesehen.
taken down up around the 32-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard
Gucken, ob er das
line.
verteidigt.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, love is on the dotted line.
R1 wird meistens stehen.
He'll drop to throw.
Das ist auch wieder so.
This is brought in downfield by Judy. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And
will
a
noch
good run
reindrückt,
there.
Alter.
Going to get him 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 5.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
That's Harrison in motion. Here's a screen
gegen den
set up
vergessen.
for Benson.
Also Screens machen gar keinen Sinn gegen den. Kann ich schon mal direkt aus dem Kopf nehmen, macht keinen Sinn.
And a loss of
Haben wir schon
yards
wieder
on the
Dritter
play.
und 10, Alter. Das packt so
The
ab.
best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Naja, das war nur
Here's Tommy Townsend now.
Kackrouten.
He's on for the second time.
Kackfenstermann.
We're trying to get something inside the 10.
Den?
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. They'll start this on the ground.
Wieder
It's
kommt er so easy durch meine Mitte durch. Was
That's
ist
the
denn
way
da?
you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 25, here's second and a couple. They'll go again here with Williams. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down. As he gets it up past the 30, he'll mark him at the 32. Now Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On second down.
Cover 3 gegen Run hilft.
Out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And third down coming up.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes and
Ich muss einen nochmal aufs Tor bekommen. Er hat den Ball gleich noch da jetzt.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Prescott.
Der ganze Blitz kommt wieder nicht durch. Das ist so
Inside, it's complete. Down the sideline. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big connection from Dak to CD. 47 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
So lächerlich. Keine Chance, kann nichts machen gegen den.
Javonte Williams. Touchdown Cowboys. That's a 2-touchdown game for him.
Seine O-Liner fressen das auch.
And 8 for the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Das ist ein Klassenunterschied hier gegen den Dude.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
Kann keinen Druck generieren.
Coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it.
Einmal habe ich das bis jetzt gesagt.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got...
Game ist nicht over, Junge.
Ja doch. Der ist viel besser als ich, da brauche ich mir gar keine Hoffnung machen.
You can make a bad throw.
That's number 40 on the season for him.
Egal was der einstellt oder was der spielt, das klappt bei ihm alles.
So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
Kommt auch an.
Right back to Ferguson, he's got another one. And he's going to have
Meine Linebacker sind viel zu langsam, kann nichts machen.
Here at the 25-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Yeah, here we go.
A first down throw for Prescott. huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
Das habe ich gesehen.
There on that return gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
Ja, alles
Like
was
there's
stimmt,
usually
ne?
such a
25
comfort
Sekunden
level
noch.
when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
We'll try and set up the tight end screen.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run.
Viel zu wenig draus gemacht.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Stephanie! 19!
They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be
Die O-Liner sind so scheiße bei mir gerade.
Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
Reicht noch.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first
Viel
down.
reicht noch.
And these are the throws
Ja,
that
aber
when
hat
they
den Ball
evaluate
gleich.
young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make.
Wenn ich was
Everyone
holen
worries
muss,
about
holen will, dann
how
muss ich jetzt
far
noch mal
you can throw
versuchen.
the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
1918!
Hallo.
Back to throw. Flushed to his right. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it.
Ja, der hat so krasse D-Liner, das ist
To
echt
this
cool.
first half.
Macht den Kohl auch nicht fett. Das Game ist over, Dani.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah! Any Friday! Kill!
The drive begins with a run by Williams.
Klar.
And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Damone Clark there to get him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Yeah, there we go! I think!
They'll run it with Williams. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Tackled there by Matt Wilson.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Here we go!
Dak to throw.
Ja!
That's complete.
Wie er den festhält, ey, Digga.
Taken down after a short
Kannst
pickup
knicken wie ein
of
KitKat.
5, but it will keep the drive going.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They run over center with Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Here's Prescott. That's out wide to Williams.
Der bricht hier Tackles wie am laufenden Fließband.
Inside the
Da kann ich auch nichts machen dann.
A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Was?
First and 10 at the 38-yard
Das Ding ist over, sag ich mal.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Max Melton there to get him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Yeah! Here we go.
A give, and here
Wieder
comes
ist die
Williams.
ganze Mitte offen.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Here we go.
They'll go with Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Yeah, here we go.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. That's complete. Left side.
Keine Chance.
And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas.
Der Defense-Tackle kommt nicht hinterher.
You can just see the comfort, Mike,
Das
that
Ding
this
ist over.
offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give, moving left. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Now give up the middle extension. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Come on. Hey, half the 60. Go.
They'll throw out of the gun, out to his right, down the field, but it falls
Da
incomplete.
geht gar nichts.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On play action. Here's
Guck mal, wie langsam ist denn der, Mann?
looking down the field there, but it's ball's incomplete.
Den muss man haben,
Often do we
Alter.
see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds. They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Third and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
A shotgun snap for Prescott.
Ja,
He's
natürlich.
got his man. It's
Der hat da Platz, das ist
and he'll be
unglaublich.
taken down up past the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a
So
first down.
unglaublich, Digga. Das ist krass.
Yeah! Great! Then we're going to 53. Hey, kill! 47! 26!
On the play fake. Dak.
Ja, natürlich, Digga. Er macht so einen Seitenwurf. Was ist das? Das ist so lächerlich.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 26!
On the carry,
Guck mal.
it's Williams. And he'll plow
Ja,
forward
keiner,
for
der mal
a
das...
gain of
Und, jetzt,
4 yards.
und keiner kriegt mal einen Tackle gewonnen. Keiner.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Yeah! Here we go! 26!
Play fake. Prescott.
Hummingbird.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb.
Incomplete.
And it's going to be 3rd down.
Jones on the
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
26!
On 3rd down, Prescott.
Klar,
He dives, and what a catch for the
kommst man
first
nicht hinterher,
down.
kannst vergessen.
That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Right there! 28!
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Kommst du überhaupt nicht hinterher.
Yeah! Here we go! 28!
Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop
Keine
him
Chance.
just short, but he has picked up the first down.
Big time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Lou is in. Touchdown.
Keine Chance. Das ist ein ganz anderes Kaliber hier.
And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Seine Defense-Arbeit ist krass, seine Offense-Arbeit ist krass. Kannst knicken. Keine Chance. Das ist ein Zwei-Klassen-Unterschied hier.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Ready, go!
On play action, he'll set up to throw.
Keine Zeit, das ist so schnell.
He has been under fire all game long. Donovan is a rocker.
Das wollte ich eigentlich mit ihm machen, so viel
That's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
So viel dazu.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Step, go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Big lion. Come on.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate
Da ist noch eine Hand dazwischen.
more balance, both run and pass. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man complete. That's Judy.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Ich merke das ja, wie der spielt.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
52 down. Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jerry Judy. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find
Alles drin.
in this one.
Bei 4:30 auf der Uhr, ja, wahrscheinlich.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off.
Aber man muss auch mal verlieren können.
Devontae Turpin on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Jetzt muss richtig, jetzt muss das Run-Game irgendwie stoppen. Der wird hundertprozentig jetzt run.
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It'll be a pickup 10. That's good for a Dallas first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A run once more with Blue. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Spielt nur Huddle, der Wichser.
47.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And that'll set up 4th down. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt.
Ja, der Wichser. Ja.
And no
An die 2.
return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way
Jetzt
to
müssen wir
the
auch Daniel
2.
hören. Ich glaube, so eine Interception, ich will das schon bekommen. Ja, natürlich wird er jetzt pushen. Alles für den Safety, denkt er sich jetzt. Nicht so geil.
Here we go. Yellow.
To throw, here's Lance. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Throwing, Lance. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And this will be incomplete.
Bruder, ich stehe an der 6.
3rd and 5. Now Lance. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
Wo wirft er hin?
And that is not.
Er wirft ihn nach links weg.
That is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Wenn er jetzt nicht aufs Knie geht, raste ich aus.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Down Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid?